Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Toppers World. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips that will help you to boost your IELTS reading score. You will be able to get 1 to 2 extra band if you follow these tips in your IELTS reading test. And my dear friends, they are very easy tips and I think that you can easily follow them and apply them at your real exam time and you will get extra score. These tips are related to articles in in English grammar, articles like a, an and the. How this article a and the will help you to find accurate word that you need to fill in the blank or in the gap. Then secondly, I am going to share with you that how tenses can be helpful in summary blanks or simple blanks. Then I am also going to tell you that how you can do true, false, and not given, yes, no, not given, without paying much efforts to find the answer in the passage. You can easily do with certain tricks. And the last, I will tell you the tricks to do how to do list of headings. So let's see all these tips and tricks which are very beneficial, and watch this video till end, because if you don't watch video till end then you are going to miss a lot of things. So let's do them one by one and see how they can be useful to us. Now look at this statement. Scientists invented a or an or the. Maybe they will not all be there. Either they will be a or an or the. Suppose there is a. A is mentioned before the blank. So what you have to do, you have to find the location in the passage, and suppose here the word is invented. For example, this word invented. In the passage there might be the word like devised or found. You have to find out such words that can be the synonym for invented, devised, found, or discovered, maybe like that. So after that, there is an article A. In the passage also there will be article A written, and after that there will be a word. That word is exact answer that you have to fill here. Scientists invented. There can be a method. In the passage there will be a word like a method or a technique. So a method or technique, a word will, a will be already there. So in whatever the word there, you have to fill here, and your answer is complete here. So let me explain you once again. If there is an article like a or an or the just before the gap, the same article will be there in the passage in the location that you have found, and you after the article whatever the word is there, that will be your answer. I hope that you understood what I tried to say. So in this way you can find at least one or two answers in the blank. Remember again, article a, an and the. If that is written before the blank, that you have to search in the passage. Singular or plural word in blanks. In blank. A and an also helps you to decide that what the word will be filled. Either that will be in singular form or in plural form. So if a and an is already there before blank, it means that the word that you are going to fill here will be in singular form. No s with that. So if you have been given the list of words, check the list of word box and find out that whether there are some words which are having s in plural form. You can reject all those words which are in plural form. So it will be easy for you to decide on which words are in singular form that can be filled there. Sometimes tense also helps us to fill right verb in the sentence. For example, here in the 18th century, it shows that we are talking about the past tense. So whatever the verb will be filled here, this Britishers is a subject, India is object. So here the verb will always be in second form. Like Britishers invaded, invaded or attacked or came India. So that will be in second form. So check in the list of words what verbs are there in the second form and shortlist them. There might be one or two or three verbs which are in second form or third form. Then go to the passage, find the location and see what verbs are there used in second form. That will be your answer over here. In true, false, not given or yes, no, not given type questions, not given is easiest to find out. And almost in every exam, there are around 10 to 12 yes, no or true, false type questions. And out of them, there are easily, roughly I can say that 3 to 4 not givens are there. If you are able to find out 3 to 4 not given without doing much hard work, that is a bonus for you. That is an extra gift for you that is given by the examiners to you. Then how you can find out or decide about not given? I am going to show you that now. For not given, the first formula is whenever there is a statement which shows comparisons, like as for example the statement says that German has more cars than Japan. German has more cars than Japan. Or statement could be like that, German developed more automotive industry than Japan. So there is a comparative words like more than, lesser than, faster than, bigger than. Wherever you find such words in any statement, that means that that statement is not given. You need not to read that. It's almost 100% accurate that the statement will be not given. No need to make any extra effort to search for that. Second thing I want to tell you that when you read any statement and you start reading the passage, might be you read full one paragraph and you are not able to find the answer. So what you have to do that you just leave that question and try to find out the next answer of the next question. So suppose you are not able to find the answer of question number 2. It doesn't mean that that is not given. You go for question number 3, and if you find the answer to the question number 3, it means that answer of the question number 2 is not given. Let me make you more simple to understand. Suppose you read a statement, that is number 2 statement, and you try to search in a paragraph and you are not able to find the answer of that statement, that paragraph. Then you search for the question number 3 and move to the next paragraph. If you find the answer of question number 3 in the next paragraph, it means that statement number 2 is not given. So you need not to make many efforts. I have seen that many students just keep on searching. They search the full passage and they're not able to find anything, and they just waste their precious time on such a silly question like not given. So every exam there are 10 to 12 yes, no, true, false type questions, and 3-4 yes, not given type are there, which you can get free of cost without making any hard work in searching them. The next is list of headings or which paragraph contains the given information. Such kind of questions always give troubles to many students. So what you have to do when you are going to attempt list of headings, so first of all read the statements in the list of heading. There are 6-7 statements, and the paragraphs are usually 2 or 3 more than the list of headings, or sometimes the list of headings are more in number and paragraphs are lesser. Usually list of headings are 8 or 9 and paragraphs are 5-6. And in case of which paragraph contains the following information, in such cases headings are less in number and paragraphs are more, so they are more difficult to do. So when you find such questions, what you have to do, you need not to panic. First of all, just read the statements, read all the headings, and try to go deep into the meaning of the headings. What actually that heading want you to search in the passage. So for example, I just give you one example here. Suppose these are the three headings that you have to match with the paragraph. The first heading is the future of homeopathy. Now you think about this heading. The future of homeopathy means what is the scope of homeopathy in the future, in the coming periods. So what you have to do, you have to find such a paragraph which tells about the scope of homeopathy in the coming years. There will be future tense used in will be, shall be, like this word, or maybe the next years, the years that are going to come, like 2024, 25, or next periods. So that will be some hints over there which help you to match this heading with that paragraph. The second one is cost of treatment. The paragraph that we are looking for now will definitely tell you the information about increasing cost of treatment with homeopathy, or decreasing cost, or something like related to expenses of treatment or expenses of cures. So there will be some money terms, dollars, pounds, or rupees written there. And third one is limitations of homeopathy. It means that you are going to search a paragraph which is describing drawbacks of homeopathy. Mean what kind of things homeopathy cannot cure, what kind of diseases are there which cannot be cured by homeopathy, or its side effects. So such things that you have to do. This is a brainstorming that you must do before finding the answers to the list of headings. And same is the case with the question type, which paragraph contains the following information. So when you go for such kind of things, you must pay attention to the statements, and definitely they will help you. That brainstorming will help you to locate your answer. So these are the tips that will help you to find your answer in the exam time. I hope that you like this, and if you like this, share with others. Thank you very much.